Hey, what's going on, guys? Dan here from StockAbility. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about earnings season this week. We have some big names reporting, so I kind of want to go through that and discuss it. So if you're new to our YouTube channel, make sure to like, subscribe. There's a little bell below the videos. If you tag that bell there, what it'll allow you to do is every time we upload a video, it'll send it directly to your inbox. You can take a look and see what we're looking at in the markets. So this week, we have a big earnings event. Basically, the name of the game this week is Netflix and some large names in the market for earnings season. So I like earnings season typically for myself, basically because the markets tend to move and you get a lot of volatility. So when you have volatility in the markets, at least for me, I'm able to come in and sometimes make some pretty decent trades in the marketplace. So some of my favorite earnings this week are Tuesday, tomorrow, Netflix. One of the stocks I trade pretty heavily, as well as Interactive Brokers reporting after the bell. And then later in the week, what I'm looking forward to is Las Vegas Sands. You have, Las Vegas back open. Chipotle, the $1,000 plus burrito company, which is interesting, and Snapchat. So these are the ones I'm really looking forward to this week. I kind of want to go over them with you here in this short little video. So right now, I don't have any positions, but what I want to talk about is this. I want to start with Netflix. So Netflix obviously has made some changes to their subscriber base, the way people share passwords, etc. They're competing with Disney Plus. Disney Plus has done a really good job of increasing their content line. I do think this probably trades higher, but this is what I'm looking for after the bell tomorrow. So if we trade anywhere into 580 on this name, I'm going to look to see if I can't come in on Wednesday and potentially short this after the earnings event. Again, I don't want to take a position before the event, but this is something I'm looking for a volatility event to see if I can't come in and make some money. The second name I want to talk about is Chipotle. Again, 1500. The PE on this is first and foremost ridiculous, but a $1,500 burrito company is beyond me. Um, your guess is as good as mine as to where this goes, but I do want to talk about this in some general terms. So from this perspective, again, I don't have a position on this. I don't want to take a position pre-earnings, especially when I don't have an edge on this. However, here's what I'm looking at in this particular name. So right now I'm looking at potential double top. Again, I don't know what earnings are going to bring on this. I haven't really researched it too much. This is going to be more of a technical event-driven play for me. What that means is if the earnings are good or bad, I want to see if I can come in and trade this post earnings and try to get some nice moves off these particular levels. Okay, so we have a course called Earnings Options where we talk about these things. It's a small 3-hour course. This is kind of a really good setup that I look for when I get earnings events, and this is kind of one that I'm watching as well. So another name I want to go over is Las Vegas Sands, ticker symbol LVS. I want to go over this briefly with you guys. Let me just get rid of those for a second to talk about this. So Las Vegas Sands, obviously, Vegas is back open. Okay, so you've got this massive move. You kind of had the reopening stocks, but what I'm seeing here is pretty bearish on these names. Okay, so I think what's happening is a lot of the reopening stocks are getting sold. Smart money. I don't think. I had friends when Corona happened who had never invested ever, who bought lows. Okay, so I think the reopening stocks are getting sold. If we trade back into 56s, 54s on Las Vegas Sands after the earnings event, not before, but after the earnings event, I do want to come in and potentially try to be a buyer of this stock and then try to hold this for a swing trade. Okay, so I haven't put on too many swing trades this year, mainly because of the way the market's been trading. But what I'm looking for is real straightforward. I think if we trade back into like a measured move setup on this, I want to come in and buy some longer term duration, like 10, 15 months out options on this and see if I can't put on a trade at least through the summer months to see how we kind of come out into fall, into the end of the year. So this is something I'm waiting on. I haven't put it on. But again, unlike Netflix or Chipotle, it won't be like a day trade. I'm looking for like a swing trade entry on that. Another name is Snapchat. Okay, so obviously they've got some interesting things going on with the company. Why it's valued at this, again, we could have a debate on. I don't agree with it, but I trade price and try not to argue with it. That being said, what I don't like about this name heading into earnings is it's retraced into some strong confluence on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, what I saw was essentially a little double top here as well as some levels here. So again, I am bearish this name into earnings. I do want to see if I can come in post earnings and maybe try to trade this into Friday into next week. It's on my radar. I think this stock is going to move given the kind of social media push that's going on. You have TikTok. A lot of things on Snapchat are changing as far as advertising is going. So I think there's going to be some volatility here. So this is on my list as well this week into earnings. So again, we are in earnings week. I'm a little cautious here at market highs. not really doing too much. If you want to come in and learn more about this kind of stuff, we have a free 2-week trial into our guided trade session. I'm going to show you here on our website just a second. You can actually come in into one of our sessions. It's live trading and analysis. So far this week, it's been a little bit slow, but it's earnings. So end of the week, I do expect some fireworks, especially from Netflix and Snapchat. Like I said, Chipotle, I'm not sure, but for sure from Netflix and Snapchat, I'm looking for. So our full schedule for our guided trade sessions, again, you can get a free 2-week trial to this, and then just join monthly is right here. Again, some of you are used to these trade rooms where it's all day long. We typically don't do that. Reason being is you're going to get moves in the first hour of the day and the last 2 hours of the day, and that's pretty much it, especially as we head into the summer months here. So if you guys have questions, you can head over to the website. You have Rosie down here. You can chat with her, or you can contact us about that. So again, if I can get any earnings trades off and I get some moves on Netflix, hopefully Snapchat too, I'll get some recordings, put some more stuff on the YouTube channel, and show you guys what I'm looking at. So that being said, good luck this earnings week, and we'll see you guys back here later this week with another video.